YouTube, welcome back to another episode of K-Dub Palace. I'm your host, K-Dub, and today we have a very special Valentine's Day episode. Shout out to all the ladies, happy Valentine's Day. So today, this isn't the first time that I dropped a video about a female athlete, but we're going to just talk about the female athlete today. And a little bit of NBA, but as y'all can see, I got my Eagles jersey on. Today is the Eagles Day parade. So, it's a good day in Philly right now. I'm not from Philly, but it's a good day in Philly right now. So look, last night we're going to start off with some women's news, okay? So last night we had the women's USC, JUJU WATKINS. I have her jersey in my closet. Hold on. Real quick. Hold on. Yeah. Gotta represent, you know what I'm saying? But yesterday, USC beat the undefeated in the whole country. Beat UCLA women's. They was 23-0. They was undefeated in everything, in everything. USC, JUJU WATKINS put it into that. JUJU WATKINS had 38 points, 11 rebounds. When I tell you that this game, I had to finish watching it. I had to wait till it finished because I don't got Peacock, so I had to re-watch the game on YouTube. And I kept replaying it because I was getting distracted, but I was watching it. JUJU WATKINS went crazy in the fourth quarter. She was hitting all clutch shots. SC had some stops. It was crazy. But as far as on the UCLA side, there were some players who put up some stats. We had their big man, their big lady, at center, Betts, who had 18 points, 13 rebounds, a couple of assists. Then you had K. Rice, 15 points, 6 assists. There were some women that had some stats, but they weren't JUJU. JUJU went off. She had 38 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. She went crazy. And then, you got other players on. It was really just all about JUJU yesterday. She went off yesterday. And there were some people who were talking about her, about her mess ups. She didn't have a lot of those. So, it's very interesting to see how this game really played out. They won 71-60. There was a lot of defense being played in this game. All 4 quarters. I think the first quarter the score was probably if I can remember correctly, neither team scored over 25 points in the first quarter. I don't think, or over 20. I think it was one of those. But it was very interesting to see. But JUJU, she's put on the show. Now I have to bring this up. Hold on, I'm saying parade. Hold on. Okay. Listen, I got 7 more minutes of the video. I'm gonna have to end it kind of early because I'm trying to watch the. I'm saying, but look though, so there could be an argument if the Eagles. I say if the Eagles, bro, that's crazy. If JUJU was coming out this year to go to the draft, she would be the number 1 pick over Paige. I think Paige would be the 2nd overall pick. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. If I want to start a franchise, I'm picking JUJU. Why? As of right now, JUJU is the more marketable one. As of right now, she's already has let us know that she can lead a team. So, with that, I think if JUJU was coming out this year, she would be the number 1 overall pick, and she would be going to the Dallas Wings. Now, how her and Enrique would have worked, I don't know. But since that's not the case, Paige is coming out this year. She's the number 1 overall pick, so she will be going to Dallas to team up with Enrique. So, hey man, what happened to her? Uh, hold on. I don't want to be copyrighted. But look. Um, yeah, listen, 5 more minutes of this and then we're going to get out of here. But listen, next year when JUJU comes out, I don't know where she goes, but she'll make an impact. Me personally, I think she should go to the Chicago Sky and play with Angel Reese and Cardoso. I think that would really help. And then even right now, when you see the Indiana Fever, they picked up some great free agents. They got Natasha Howard. They picked up Bonner from the Connecticut Sun, who's the wife of Alyssa Thomas. So you get Bonner to the Connecticut Sun. I think the Fever, I'm gonna be honest, the Fever might be top 3 teams in the league behind the Liberty, and I think the Aces also will be in that conversation. They got Jewel Lloyd, who's a bucket. You pair her with Aja Wilson and Chelsea Gray, that backcourt, and Jackie Young. Yeah, I got the Liberty and the Aces, and then I got the Indiana Fever right there in the top 3. As much as I want the Chicago Sky to get a guard, I know they've been heavily trying to bring back Kalia Copper. We'll see, but I just think they definitely do need a guard. They need some shooting and they need a point guard. I see they got the one free agent, Vandersloot. Is that her name? Vandersloot. I think she played for the Sky and she went to the Liberty, won championship. Now she's coming back. I still think they need a guard. I don't know if Candy Carter. I think she's still a free agent, but she was a bucket for them. If they can get her back, I think that can help as well. But I think they need some shooting. They definitely need some shooting. It's a lot of playmakers, or they have the playmakers. And they have the rim protection. They got they have Angel Reese and Cardoso to protect the paint. They have a franchise player in Angel. You have a playmaking guard, Vandersloot, who can get others involved. If I'm not mistaken, I think she's a pass-first guard. They have playmakers. They have rim protection. But I think they need shooting. I don't know where the girl from the Mercury, Cunningham, the girl from the Mercury, I think she just signed with the Fever. The Fever, but they out here making moves, and the Fever are going to be they're going to be a very interesting team to watch next year. I think I'm going to be completely honest. Now, I'm rooting for the Chicago Sky, right? But if you look around the league, you see the Mercury, they got Alyssa Thomas and Satu Sabali, right? Cool. And then you got Kalia Copper. That team is going to be on a watch. With them losing BG to the Atlanta Dream, the Mercury is going to be a team to watch out for. The Seattle Storm, I feel like they took a little step back when they traded Jewel Lloyd a little bit. As far as the Liberty, you got to beat the champs. So they'll still be up there. But I expect it. And then you can't leave out the Minnesota Lynx. They're going to be. So let me redo this because I forgot about the Lynx. I think you got the Liberty. The Liberty and the Lynx, they got chemistry already. So they'll be up there. Then I think below the Lynx, you got the Aces. I think the Fever might be a little bit better than the Aces this year. I don't know. And they got Kelsey Mitchell back. So I got the Liberty, Lynx, Fever. I got the Aces. I feel like Aces might have some chemistry. They might have to work on some chemistry. Getting Jewel Lloyd in there is different from Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum is going to be great in LA. Kelsey Plum is going to be great in LA. She's going to kill. I repeat, my favorite player, Kelsey Plum, she's going to kill in LA. They might not have the best record, but they're making the playoffs. They're making the playoffs. Kelsey Plum, Rakaya Jackson, you got Cameron Brink, and you got De'Erica Hamby, and you got Lexi Brown. Don't forget about Lexi. You know what I'm saying? From Gil's Arena. She's on the team, I think. So yeah, like the team is in good. They're in good shape, and Kelsey Plum is definitely going to carry their team into the playoffs, and they're going to make some noise. So shout out Kelsey Plum. I'm gonna get you a jersey too. Oh yes, the Eagles coming. I ain't trying to copyright it, but look. So yeah, man. I think that's good. For those teams, but I think I got the Liberty, the Lynx, the Fever, Aces. I think the Mercury might be top five. Mercury might be top five. Now, as far as the Golden State Valkyries, they're an expansion team, but the Martin girl, Kate Martin, she's going to be. I'm gonna assume she's gonna be the franchise player over there. So they'll definitely be a team to watch out for. But yeah, man, I think the Fever for sure. They might. I think the Fever might go to the championship this year. As far as who they will play, I don't know how the playoff bracket works. I kind of got to look at it this year when the Liberty and Lynx went to the finals. I kind of see how the playoff bracket worked. It's different from the NBA. It's East-West, but for WNBA, everybody's together, so it's different. So, but I don't know who the matchups will be, but I know the Fever will probably be in the playoffs. I mean, not the playoffs; they'll be in the finals. And now that Caitlin Clark got even more help now, and they got the shooter from Mercury, Cunningham, it's over. It's over. They have shooters, and they still have the Noel girl too. Noel, I don't know her first name, but Noel. She can shoot. Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's over. I think. Yeah. So my top five is Liberty, Lynx, Fever, Aces, and then the Mercury. I think the Mercury, and then the Mercury. I think the Mercury. They still got Diana Taurasi. I don't think she's gonna retire. I think she's coming back. You got Diana Taurasi. Yeah, Mercury's gonna be. Yeah, that's top five. Now, as far as that six through eight, who makes that 6 through 8? I think the Connecticut Sun will be competitive, but I think they lost a lot. They lost my girl, Dejanay Carrington, a defensive player, first team all defense. You know what I mean? I think you lose Dejanay Carrington, you lose Alyssa Thompson and Bonner. Alyssa Thomas, and Bonner. I think you lose championship experience, like not you lose championship playoff experience. Championship, I don't know who won on that team, but you lose playoff experience and stars. I think when Natasha Cloud and a few other players, I think they'll be competitive, but they won't be a winning team. So 6 through 8, the Mystics. I'm from the area. The Mystics will be in the same. They'll be okay, not the best. They'll be okay. 6 through 8, I think the Seattle Storm will be the 6th seed. They still got Skylar Diggins-Smith and Ninike Onumike. I think that's how you pronounce it. They'll still be competitive and good. I still think the Chicago Sky need more, but I think they'll make the playoffs. I'm mad that they fired Teaspoon as coach, though. I feel like she was the culture and the perfect fit for that team. She shouldn't have been fired. But I think they'll be 7th, and I think the LA Sparks make the playoffs. Now I know the Atlanta Dream. They got BG. They got Brown Jones. You know they got Howard. They have players over there, that can really help. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If the Chicago Sky don't make it, then the Atlanta Dream will make the playoffs. Dream or the Sky will make the playoffs, but I feel like the Dream might make it over Sky. The Sky might not make the playoffs, but it's between the Dream and Sky. I have faith in Kelsey Plum with the Sparks that they'll make the playoffs. So the 8th spot is between Sky and Dream. No, the 8th spot is between the Dream and Sky. I think the Sparks make the playoffs. So Sky, Dream, 8th seed, one of them. But yeah, man, that wraps up this show. This special ladies episode. Last night, the Timberwolves beat OKC. I mean, like Ant Edwards, he cooked. Real quick before we go, so I can watch this parade for the Eagles real quick. As y'all know, it's All-Star weekend. I got Dame winning 3-point contest, dunk contest. Don't care about All-Star. The format is weird. I don't know, but I think Team Shaq might win it. You know, he got the most of vets. But last night, man, the Timberwolves beat OKC 116 to 1-on-1. Shea had 24. Didn't really play well. He was 6 for 21. Chet had 11 and 12. Jalen Williams had 20. And had 23. Nas Reed had a career night, 27 points, 14 rebounds, and 7 assists. McDaniels for 21. Solid win for the Timberwolves, and Ben Simmons made his debut for the Clippers. The Clippers and Jazz won overtime, and the Clippers beat the Jazz. And Ben Simmons looked like his old self. So shout out Ben Simmons. He looked great last night. James Harden was cooking. Oh my God. And Norman Powell 41. Norman Powell had 41. Hold on real quick. Norman Powell had 41. And James Harden had 32, 10 and 7 with 2 blocks and 3 steals. Ben Simmons had 12.7 rebounds and 6 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. They went crazy last night. Shout out to them. But that's going to conclude this episode. JUJU WATKINS is her. Okay? They're going to win the championship this year. I got SC in the championship. We'll see how this WNBA season comes up. Steph Curry and Sabrina will not be doing the 3-point shootout. Unfortunate, but you kind of seen it coming. But that's going to conclude this episode. Go Birds, go JUJU WATKINS, go WNBA, and go women. It's Valentine's Day. So hopefully y'all have a great Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm K-Dub. Thank y'all for watching K-Dub Palace, and we gone.